Recently, we've seen regions and countries across Europe being placed once again into lockdown, and that means more of us are spending time once again at home and online. But how much of what we scroll through, see and share on social media is true and informed? For example, you may be familiar that if you scroll through Instagram, those pages that you like and follow, eventually at the bottom of your page, you will be recommended suggested content, posts that Instagram think you will want to see and share to try and keep you on their platform. Well, a study has now suggested that this suggested content could contain at times dangerous misinformation. This is a study that's been done by the Centre for Countering Digital Hate alongside a voluntary group called Restless Development. And they found that over a 2-month period, after creating 73 new Instagram accounts and following a variety of trends, in total, they were recommended over 100 posts which contained misinformation. But specifically as well, if we look at this graph in yellow, or more than half of that misinformation was specifically about COVID-19, 57% in all. Meanwhile, another 20% here in grey was about vaccines. So in total, that's 80% of the misinformation about either COVID-19 or vaccines, two topics that people are likely to want information on in the middle of a pandemic. Well, for more on this in the Cube, we spoke to Imran Ahmed, the CEO of the Centre for Countering Digital Hate, and he said that the information that people were being recommended depends on what trends you follow on Instagram.
If you're following stuff like wellness and yoga, it would start giving you hardcore anti-vax content and recommending that you read that and follow those accounts. Worse still, if you are following anti-vax content, it started recommending you QAnon, conspiracy theories, election misinformation, white supremacy and anti-Semitism, and vice versa. So what we found was the algorithm was both deepening but broadening people's extremism.
Now, in response to this study, Facebook, the company who own Instagram, say it is not representative of their work to tackle misinformation. But nevertheless, this study by the Centre for Countering Digital Hate has been used by US senators and lawmakers who have written to Facebook asking the platform to clean up its act to make sure that what we read and share online about COVID-19 and vaccines is true and informed. Because, of course, vaccines are seen as the way out of this pandemic, and any misinformation online about them could indeed set back vaccination programs severely.